Hey Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. So thank you for coming here. Thank you for clicking here. I am just going to shuffle these cards here. I am using the Modern Witch Tarot, and that is in honor of Halloween. That's what I'm going to be starting with. I'm going to be clarifying with a bunch of different decks, and I'll try and name them as I go. If you want to know about the decks that I own, or where to get the decks that I own, there is an Amazon link down below. There is also other information in the description area regarding readings. I'm also going to leave a link up here for you to let you know that I do have a sale on for readings, and the sale for readings is going to be until midnight, October the 31st. All right. Let me just cut these. So if you were here brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. I'm Elsie, and I think that you're going to want to subscribe because we do have a great group of people here. They're all high vibing and they love to, support and talk with each other. And I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you'll give me a thumbs up. I do need to get through the YouTube algorithm, and that's going to help me. So it's going to help me grow if you do give me a thumbs up on one of my videos. All right, here we go. I'm just going to ask for Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel for understanding and for guidance in this reading. Also, if I could have my angels and guides present, please. I do need your help with signs and symbols. All right. Here we go. Okay, Capricorn. For the week ahead, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for the week ahead. Your day is Wednesday. That's when I do the readings for the earth signs. Ooh. And that's when I throw cards around. I always do. Hang on a second. They're both face down, so I'm not taking any of them. All right. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, there we go. We've got the Page of Wands. That's what we're starting with. So the Page of Wands is a new path and passion. It is also about good news. So the good news could be that you have a new path and passion. The Six of Swords is here as well, and that tells me that that is the energy of either, going away somewhere, or it's about just simply, because it's swords, it's all up in the mind, right? Communication and connection. So it simply tells me that you just want to go from the calm to or from the chaos to the calm, not from the calm to the chaos. From the chaos to the calm. So, it's fluff. This also could mean that you want to move away, but we will clarify and we will find out what's going on. The moon. Okay, so this makes you a little nervous, I think. This new path that you're taking here, I think, is giving you a little bit of fear. This is this moon card is that things are not as they appear. So there's things in the background that you can't see that you're not sure of. So we're going to clarify that as well and find out what's going on. Then we have the Nine of Swords, which tells me that you are thinking about something almost to the point of obsession. Like it's not allowing you to sleep. You're thinking about it day, you're thinking about it night, and this is you not being able to get any sleep at all because you're thinking and thinking and overthinking. One more card, please, for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Capricorn. There we go. In Capricorn, we have the sun. There we go. So under the sun, I love this depiction because there's a little child there. But the sun, if you'll notice in this particular depiction, you'll see that the sunflowers, they are facing the sun. And I love sunflowers. Like, I live in the prairies, and so there's lots of farmland around here, and I'm not very far from where they grow a lot of sunflowers. And the cool thing is that the sunflowers will always look at the sun and take the energy from the sun. And when the sun's not around, they will actually turn towards each other and give the energy to each other. I really think that's really cool. But the sun is about being able to see a little bit further into the future, making good decisions. When the sun is shining on you, it is because you are in a growth spurt. You're doing really good with your self-growth, and things are about things are about to get better for you if they're not in a good way, because it's coming up next to this. So I feel like if you are at a place where you are thinking and overthinking, not able to sleep or any of that, I feel like that's going to be very short-lived. But I feel like the reason you feel that way is because you're very close to the moon energy here, which is not really knowing what is in the distance, right? And sometimes when we have the dark and the light trying to occupy the same space, they can make, you can see in here, it can make things look like something they are not. So I think that's bringing a little bit of fear. The bottom here, we have the Tower. So you could have just come out of a tower, or maybe you're headed into one. But let's clarify. Well, you know what? I'm going to clarify with the Universal Celtic Tarot. That's what I'm going to use here. Oh, and you know what? I've already seen one that is boxed here. Just going to take a quick look. Sometimes I throw things around, Okay, so I'm going to cut these for sure. Okay, so Page of Wands, that's what we started with, right? A new path, possibly a new path in passion, possibly a new path, that has good news, because Page of Wands is also about good news coming toward you. It's about learning things on a new path. So pages, that's what they do. They learn. And we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is someone who just cannot... I just heard in my head, I just heard from one of my guides, cannot shut up. Because the King of Swords is very intelligent, and swords being sort of up in your head, it's all about communication. Connection speaker is one of those. So the king could be someone who is a lawyer, someone who's highly educated, but someone who you might be leaving. No, you're not. You are actually getting advice from the King of Swords. Why would you need advice from the King of Swords? Now, to me, the King of Swords, I'm asking that because the King of Swords to me is like a lawyer or a police officer, someone who's an authority. And why do you need information or counsel from the King of Swords, please? King of Swords. Why do you need counsel from the King of Swords? Because I'm going to drop some cards like I always do. I'll be right back. Okay, so you need counsel from the King of Swords because of the Knight of Swords. And to me, the Knight of Swords is something that you're not expecting. So you might need counsel because you feel something coming, Capricorn. And there is the Queen, right? So it could be someone that that you are in a relationship with. Queen and King of Swords, they are they're married, right? So it could be someone that you're married to. You've taken a different path though. So I wonder if you have left a marriage and gone on a different path. But I feel like there's something coming that you are not expecting, that it would be of your benefit to expect. I'm just going to clarify that while I'm here right now, so I do not forget. I am using Tarot of the Knight. That's what this is. The Knight of Swords is what we're looking for. What does Capricorn not see coming? What does Capricorn not see coming, please? Does Capricorn not see coming? Does Capricorn not see coming? There's a card right here. Capricorn doesn't see the King of Cups. So this could be the energy of someone who is in the past. The King of Cups is someone who is romantic, deep, kind, someone who is emotionally available. This could be you meeting someone new. So the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally available, who's very deep. You'll speak with the King of Cups about things that are in depth and not necessarily on the surface. The King will wrap himself around you and make you feel wonderful. Romantic, deep. I think I already said romantic. But what else would Capricorn not be? What would they be surprised by? What do they don't see coming? What do they not see coming? Does Capricorn not see coming? Capricorn does not see the Queen of Swords coming. This could be someone someone who has sharp words for you. So someone who has sharp words for you, someone that you're not getting along with, someone who doesn't mince words, someone is coming forward to talk to you about the King of Cups. And I don't think you see that person coming. We have here the Ace of Wands. I have a feeling that you have left a relationship because the King of Swords is someone who could be a lawyer. The Knight of Swords, which is the thing that you're not expecting, is between the Queen and the King of Swords. And so that tells me that maybe there was a breakup of a relationship and you went on another path. That's what the Page of Wands is. You might have gone on another path with someone who has an age difference with you. And what you're not expecting is that the King of Cups is going to give you some harsh words about love. So this could be the ex, the person that's coming by. That may be why the lawyer's here. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Okay. This may not be your reading, just saying. So the Six of Swords. Why do we have the Six of Swords here, please? Clarify. Six of Swords. Ooh. Six of Swords is being clarified by the Four of Cups. So an opportunity for you to move from the chaos to the calm, an opportunity for you to move away, and an opportunity for you to be able to have some peace of mind, to have some contentment finally. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. Six of Swords. Six of Swords, clarify. Yeah, you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. And the Eight of Cups tells me that you just need to get out of Dodge. You need to just drop the emotion where it is. I feel like this is a breakup of a marriage or a divorce of some kind is happening. And what you don't expect is that your ex is going to come back and have harsh words because they know that you're either in a relationship or with someone else at this time. I do see the Five of Wands, which tells me that even though you have walked away emotionally, you have been undecided about that. So you could still have that in the back of your mind, which is also why the Six of Swords could be here. Then we have the Five of Cups. So you still are looking back. You're looking back at this old relationship or this marriage that you were in before. You're looking at that, looking back and remembering all the good things that happened in that relationship and wondering if you should have given it up. I feel like there's an opportunity coming and that you probably won't go back to the old relationship, but that there is an opportunity to walk away from the emotional part of this relationship. And I think you are going to take that because I think ultimately you just want the Nine of Cups. You just want to be happy, but you're scared to do that, the walking away. Why are you scared? I've got the Nine of Cups here that has fallen out. I'm sorry, not the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands. And it is clarifying the Moon card. So I feel like in order for you to not be so scared about what's going on, I think you just need to learn to drop your burdens, the burdens of the actions that people have taken against you. So maybe a little bit of forgiveness in this last relationship. Then I do have the Queen of Fire. Queen of Wands is someone who is very self-confident, who just kind of reaches out and takes what she wants because she can do that. She is the queen. And then what I have here is the Tower. So I feel like you're in the middle of healing and then all of a sudden the Tower shows up. All right. I'm going to clarify that Tower right now. Please tell me what kind of Tower. Don't forget it's a good and bad thing, right? Tower can be good, Tower can be bad. I think Towers are mostly good because they are helping us move forward, breaking down what we no longer need and sending us forward to the things that we do need. But the only way that we can do that is to walk through the Tower after it falls, right? The Tower. Please tell me why the Tower is here for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn. Capricorn. Clarify the Tower, please. This deck has been thinking a lot. All right. This one here, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is what's going to bring down the Tower. And the King of Swords is the person I said is probably the lawyer. So that's what the Tower is. I think you're going through the divorce. It's going to cause you to really try and look at things from any perspective you can to see any good in any of this. Then you're hit with another Tower. Wow. So while you are in the midst of a Tower, you're hit with a secondary Tower. Why is this Tower here, please? Is this good or bad? Three of Pentacles. So the Tower is about a partnership of some kind. Tell me more about this Tower, please. Tell me more about this Tower. Tell me more about this Tower for Capricorn, please. There we go. It's about heartbreak. So even though you're done in this marriage, I think it's still going to be hard to have it come to an end, and that you're not quite as ready as you thought you were to end it. And yeah, there's going to be some sharp words. So either you're going to get some clarity on the situation, or you're just going to completely cut this person out and just not look back. Just want to try getting a little more clarification with under the Roses Lenormand here. Why do we have the Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords, please. Lots of swords. We have the Stars. Let me just take a quick look at the book. Stars are about things that are going on in heaven. It's about celestial things, so that would mean the universe, about getting advice from the universe. I just want to see what else we've got here. The Stars are about being inspired to seek your goals. So I think that although you are cutting this person out, you're giving your own sharp words back. You're getting the clarification that you need, the clarity that you need to be able to carry forward, because you are you're inspired to seek out your own goals. And really what you need is to get this Tower out of the way so you can move forward. And yes, it is about the universe. It's about your destiny, your goals, your intuition, and influence that you may have on others or others may have on you. One more card, please, for this Ace of Swords. We have the Letter. So the Letter, I believe, can be a contract as well. So you may be having a divorce come up soon. We have a written message or a document. So this can be a contract, communication. It says documents, contract, exchanges, results, intentional information. So yes, I have a feeling that this is you moving forward after you sign off on those divorce papers. Let's move forward. Yep, using the Universal Celtic Tarot. And just take these babies off. And let's clarify the Nine of Swords. So now this Nine of Swords makes a little more sense. It tells me that you're going through a lot. Two Towers. You're going through a lot. You are having to deal with the lawyer and then having to deal with the ex. So I feel like you just want to get this done and over with so you can sign the papers and move forward. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is the King of Cups. There's that King of Cups again. And I think that the King of Cups is probably the ex. So the King of Cups, I feel here, is the one that you might be obsessing over, the one that you're thinking about. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? Nine of Swords here, please. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you were married to this person and now you're going through the divorce. I feel like that this person still loves you, still wants to be with you, but you're done. You don't have any interest in being in that relationship. The Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords is the Moon. So this person makes you nervous. I don't know if they have been verbally abusive or mentally abusive, physically abusive, but I think you're scared of the outcome of this. You're scared of how this person is going to react when, yeah, it says here that you have a fear of the marriage. So that tells me that maybe there isn't a whole lot of love that's here anymore, and that's probably why you have a fear. Why is the Sun here, please? Why is the Sun here? The Sun is here because of Judgment. Now, we all know we're in Mercury retrograde since the 14th of October. It does go through the 4th of November. And I feel like someone's coming back from the past to your future in order to clean up some karma. Now, this could be your ex, the ex that wants the divorce. Let's see here. I have the Chariot, so it could be a Cancer. And Again, that's a water sign. We did get the King of Cups. Yeah, and I feel like you are just going to go ahead and give this person some sharp words. Like the sun is you leveled up, right? It's you growing, having growth spurt. I feel like you are just wanting to bring this person forward so you can clean your karma, and that's it. I think that's all you really want to have to do with this ex-person. What about the moon? Why is there fear here? Why is there fear with the Four of Wands? Why is there fear with the Four of Wands, please? Cards, throw them around. Hang on. Yeah, there's some healing here. So healing is clarifying the moon. Four of Swords is all about healing. Healing from who you thought was your soulmate. The Six of Cups, you may have known this person from your childhood, and it was healing from the marriage as well. That's the Four of Wands. So yeah, I think that's exactly what's going on here. I think you're finally getting your divorce if you want it, Capricorn. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please? Clarify the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, and then you find your soulmate. So I think that you're just, I think what this is a marriage that's broken up. I think that the person who used to be your person, the person that you were married to, is the person who is causing these multiple towers for you. I think that they're still in love with you and they want you back. But I don't think you're having anything of it because you're already looking forward to having a new relationship after you cut out the old person. So I think the only purpose of this person coming back for reconciliation is to finish up the divorce so you can carry on with your life. Let's get some advice. We'll get some advice from the Witch's Wisdom. Let's get some advice for you. 2 cards, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's get a couple cards here. How many do you want to give me, though? How many do you want to give me? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Capricorn, please. Sign of Capricorn. All right. We'll take one then from the middle. There we go. This is Ethos, ℚ𝕚𝐻𝑚. ℚ𝕚𝐻𝑚? I don't really know. Read? I think it's ℚ𝕚𝐻𝑚. Maybe a creed, like a reed. It looks like it's something that has been written out. Magic circle protection. Oh, neat. Okay, very cool. Let's take a look-see here. What does this say? I think this is like a creed. You can see something written on this scroll here, and it says, "In perfect love, in perfect trust, 8 words the wicked read fulfill. Pin ye harm none, do as ye will, and never mind the rule of 3. Oh, and ever mind the rule of 3. Who ye send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry ye meet and merry ye part." So this is actually talking about the universe and how you bounce your energy off the universe. If you're going to be grumpy and upset and sad, that is what you're going to throw to the universe. If you wish ill will on someone, throw that out to the universe. It's coming back to you tenfold. And so I think this is what the Wiccan read is about. Interesting. Wiccan read. Let's read about it here. There we go. Could be read, could be read, I'm not sure. It says, "Abide by the Wiccan read you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. What's sent out must return. By these words live, study, and learn." Yeah, it's about the universe sending it back to you. You are not one for sticking to the rules, Capricorn. I never met an earth sign that would. In fact, you struggle when faced with that which you must adhere to. You have a natural rebellious streak which has led you into trouble at times, but honor that side of you, for it makes you all the more wonderful. However, as a working witch, it is vital that you have integrity in all things that you do. At all times, you must follow the Wiccan read. You can rest assured that it was not put in place to spoil your fun, but to safeguard all magical practitioners from any harm to themselves and to others. It says you will find that the Wiccan read is a positive instructional to live by, and promises a way of life that's in tune with the balance of nature, the universe, perfect love, and perfect trust. You can be confident that nothing you will do will come back to bite you when you live accordingly by ethos of the Wiccan read, and by the law of three, and ye harm none, do as ye will. Okay, so not harming anyone. Yeah, it's about things that go out to the universe, end up bouncing back to you. So if you're into, speaking ill of others, if you're being mean to others, and you're doing things that, acts of, what was I going to say? Acts of anger. Things like that. If you're doing actions against someone in anger, it's all going to come back to you. So that's why the miserable get more miserable until they wake up and figure it out. So magic circle protection. Let's see what kind of protection you have here. Magic circle protection. All right, it says, caution, stop, 'tis time to warn. Now step into the circle drawn. Protection used both night and day keeps you safe, sends harm away. Magic circle appears when caution is advised. This message comes as a warning for someone is being untrue. In this case, I feel like it's the ex. It's causing two towers for you. I feel like it's the ex that is trying to lure you in. That's what it says here. Sly words that are formed to lure you in. Withdraw before it's too late. Protection is your greatest ally and calls you to take preventative measures to ensure safety. It is a witch's responsibility to put protection in place whenever magical work is performed. In fact, it is a good practice to protect yourself every day, whether you are continuously working with spirit or not. Drawing a circle around you, whether physically or with salt or chalk, or in the mind's eye, is a strong form of protection. It can protect you against unwanted energies directed by other people, such as psychic attacks, negative thought forms, and from locations such as old buildings. Interesting. Old buildings. You are not in immediate danger right now, but need to be in a place of awareness to take necessary steps of prevention. So you're not necessarily in a place where you're going to be harmed, just to be aware. Always be aware that you need to protect yourself just in case. It says improve your protection. Intense focus and intentions are needed when concentrating on protection. So always trying to think about the best things for you. Keep thoughts and ideas to yourself. Do not simply trust on face value. Learn and practice through protection techniques. You are protected from all harm. So it is all about this. It is all about being careful with the energy that you throw out to the universe, because it is coming back to you tenfold. I've experienced it. I know that it's true. And those who are low vibing and those who think that they have life by the tail, you actually don't, because eventually it's going to come back to you. If you're throwing negative energy out to the universe, it's coming back to you tenfold. Likewise, if you throw positive energy out to the universe, it's coming right back at you tenfold. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you very much for dropping by, Capricorn. I appreciate you. Look up there if you want to know about any sales that I have going on private reads till the end of the month. And that will be till midnight at the end of the month. If I do receive your payment before midnight Central Standard Time, then I will honor the sale that's going on. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you very much for coming here. I appreciate you, and leave me a message down below. I want to know if this resonated with you. Gotta go, Capricorn.